Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of module 4 of release. We've got lots of goodies, crystals to play with. So I have things here that I will work with and I will show you. When we actually make your grid, you might end up getting something different for multiple reasons, one of which is I'm constantly getting new things, and I've just placed an order for spheres, and I'm hoping that when I make the ones that can be sent to you guys, you would end up with the spheres because it's round and it contains everything. Towers are good for receiving energy and dispersing it and magnifying it, and that's why I'm using towers. But for you guys, I'm thinking spheres. So that's a story for another time, and maybe I will do another one for you guys when we do have the actual packages to sell. This one is for all of us, for all of the series of courses to hold our energy and our intentions. So let's start. I will show you. This is the grid that I will use. This is the diagram that I will use. Now, this diagram is called the Sri Chakra diagram. It is the symbol of creation. Everything in manifest creation is represented here. And the creative force is feminine. As it's obvious by all of us, the male doesn't give birth, doesn't reproduce. It's the female that does. So the creative force is feminine. This symbol is also represented in three-dimensional form here. And this is a Sri Chakra in three-dimensional form. And this is the part that at this present moment, I don't have this. I got these in India at a retreat of one of the masters that I work with. So I will do this for us because I have a limited number for my use. And so when we begin, let me see if this is square. Is this good? Is this a good, can you all see this really well? Okay. So the way I have positioned it is that you're looking at north. So when you position yours, you will get this. It's in the PDF. You can make your own if you don't want to bother with my crystals and the crystals we sell on our site, if you want to make it. So position yours in such a way that this symbol is more or less facing north. If that's confusing for you, just set the intention. I'm going to put it here, and it's going to do what it's going to do, and it's going to be good enough. So, to represent the creative force that makes everything possible, that brings everything into manifest form, the first thing I'm going to put in this grid at the very center is the symbol of Sri Chakra, which is the name given to the divine, feminine, creative force. So in the center, as you can see, there's a downward pointing triangle, upward pointing triangle, and this goes right in the center for all of us, calling on the higher power, the spirit of all spirits, the highest vibration, the highest energy. There is the creative force that brings us all into manifest. So that becomes the centerpiece. Now, what I have also chosen is a bunch of rainbow fluorite. We have rainbows in them. This one shows it really well. It's banded. And a bunch of green fluorite. And the reason why I chose fluorite, green fluorite, it carries mental clarity and focus, abundance and prosperity. So connects to the mental body. And on behalf of all of us, we're going to use these. But before we get to those, I want to place, let's start with higher self. Let's make a symbol for the higher self. So I'm going to put the higher self and the soul.